Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Today I have a lip declutter. I went through all of my liquid lipsticks and all of my bullet lipsticks, and I tried every single one of them on, and I looked in the mirror and I really was brutal and thought about, do I like this color on me? Do I feel comfortable wearing it? Even if people have given compliments, if I don't feel comfortable wearing it, I'm not going to wear it. So I have a whole bunch that I'm going to pass on. Some of the liquid lipsticks I'll probably just toss unless a friend wants them that I've only worn once. So we'll kind of see how that goes. And then I do have, this little baggie is full of the ones that are going to go into like my collector's display kind of area. And because there's a reason why I want to keep them. We're gonna start off with Ciate London. This is the shade Pinup. It's a little dark and it's just a little bit darker than I really go for. So that's the first one that's going. Then I have from Hard Candy. This is the shade Ruby Slippers. And I just didn't like how the formula worked on my lips. So some of them, it's the formula just maybe smears or just doesn't look the best on my lips. And that's part of the reason why I'm getting rid of some of them too. We have an Anastasia Beverly Hills. This one, I love the color. Like this one, I was so excited about. This is Cotton Candy, but that pink shade just doesn't look great on me. I've realized that cool tones are not really my friend. I'm much more suited to warmer tones because every time I wear cool tones, I don't like the way I look and I feel uncomfortable. We have a purple one from Too Faced. This is After School Special. I love this formula and I love the smell of it. It smells so good, that peach scent. I love it. A butter lipstick from NYX. This is in the shade Ripe Berry. This was kind of a combination of the formula and the shade. I don't really like a lot of glossy type lips, so this one is a much shinier type of lipstick, so it's going as well. Decided to get rid of these from Benefit. These are their real double the lip. This is in Pink Thrills. It's supposed to be like a liner and lippy in one, but it really doesn't, like you can't tell that it has that difference, right? You can't see that on your actual lips, and I just don't really love the formula. I don't like reapplying it. From Lancome, I was a little shocked that I got rid of some Lancomes, but this is not a shade that I wear because it's like concealer lips on me. This is the shade Natural Beauty. It's fine on some people, but it's just not for me. Marc Jacobs, I can't believe I'm getting rid of Marc Jacobs. This is the shade Miss Scarlet. I have so many reds. I never reach for reds. This is not really a red that I like, so why am I keeping it? Same thing with this MAC. This is the Fire Roasted shade in their Lip Tensity, and it's almost identical in shades. Like it is so similar and just not my shade at all. From YSL, I can't believe I'm getting rid of YSL either. This is the shade 01. And it's just such a shiny lip formula. Like this is your traditional lip, and I like a more satin or matte lip. So that one's going. Then we have one from Bite Beauty. This is their old Amuse Bouche. This is in the shade Gin Fizz, which is another beautiful color. Like look at how pretty that is. But again, it's that bluey tone kind of pink, which just doesn't look great on my skin. We have one from Too Faced. This is the melted formula. This is Melted Candy. And this formula is just so darn messy. Like it just gets everywhere, and I've never had luck with it. The other ones that I got from Too Faced came separated, which just kind of put me off of the formula to begin with. This is a new one, and I should have kept the box to return it to Ulta, but I did not. It is one of the Becca Lip Loves in the shade Mauve. It is a cool tone. I just don't like that color. Not one that I really would wear. All right, moving on, I have from Hourglass. This is Influencer or Girl. I don't know which is the shade name and which is the formula, but concealer lips, not a fan. I can't believe I'm getting rid of this one. This is Big Bang from Urban Decay. It's their metallic, what are these, metallized. I loved Big Bang. I think I like the lip gloss better, but I just have other super pink glitter bombs that I just like better than Big Bang. I have Perricone, Your Lips But Better. This one, I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's the no lipstick, and it's basically a lip balm, and I'm never going to get through it. So I'm going to pass it along, see if somebody can use it up pretty fast. From Ulta, this is the shade Mischievous. I have multiples of this one, and I just realized it's not really a shade that I'm going to wear, so might as well like just get rid of it. From Cougar, this is a liquid lipstick. I don't know what shade it is. It never had a sticker on it. It's a pretty color, actually. I just did not like how it dried down and how it wore, so I'm passing it along. Bellapierre, this is the shade 40s Red. This is their liquid lipstick. Again, it's a pretty shade, but it's just not one that I am going to wear. Like, I don't wear those red colors. From Stila, this is the shade Bezo. I was gonna keep this one, and then I decided, you know what? I have too many. This one is going to go as well. From Vasanti, this is a matte crush in the shade Winterberry, I believe. Berry First Kiss, never mind. I have Winterberry and something. Kind of like the formula, would be interested to try a color that I'm more likely to wear, kind of like a neutral or like a brighter shade. Then we have another one from ABH or Anastasia. This is the shade Dead Roses. Should have known from this name that it just wasn't for me. And it kills me to get rid of all of these, but I am trying to move, so I'm like packing and going through all of my stuff, and I'm trying to be brutal and get rid of things that I know I'm not going to wear. Then we have Tundra, Toundra. It is a velvet matte lip pencil from Nars. I think this was part of the Man Ray collection. It's just that brown and not me at all. From Trestique, we have a mini lip glaze in Paris Pink. I should never have opened this one because this was one that I just got in a box, and I knew it wasn't something I would wear, and I was right. From Tarte, this is the shade, I can't read it anymore. They have the worst packaging because you never know. This one is still good. Like, some of them have dried out, but this one has not. It's a pretty color, but it's just not one that I'm going to wear a lot, and it's starting to smell funny, so that one definitely won't be passed along. NYX Lip Lingerie, this is in the shade Exotic. I hate how much you have to work for this formula because you really have to scrape around to get enough to build up. It's like the doe foot. The doe foot really, really sucks on it, and I just decided it's not worth it. Another one from Nars, this is Endangered Red. I'm not sure where I got this one. It could have been in the Man Rage collection as well. From Real Her, this is the shade Girl Power. It's just kind of this weird shade. It's not terrible, it's just not something that I'm actually going to wear. All right, we're getting close to the end of the ones that I'm passing along. Marc Jacobs, this is in the shade Goddess. It's another red. This is actually a really pretty red. Trying on all of the shades, I thought, you know what, this one I don't like quite as much as some other reds, and I have way too many reds. We have, I think this is Thistle. Yep, Thistle from Bite Beauty. I mean, look at that shade. We know that's not me. We have from Too Faced, this is the shade Naked Dolly. This is the weirdest formula. It's so malleable and ultra concealer lips on me. From Lorac, this is Cat Lady. No, it's not, it's Optimus. I guess I kept Cat Lady. Just super kind of sicky pink, not for me. And then the last one, I can't believe I'm getting rid of a Besame. This is the shade 1930 from their mini collection. It's really beautiful, but it's so dark. It's like super dark, and I'm not going to be wearing something quite so dark. Moving on to the ones that I'm keeping because of sentimental reasons or other such things. From Estee Lauder, I'm keeping this one because it's the packaging. I loved it, and that's why I kept this one. I have not even swatched this one, but I knew, I was like, nope, that's not for me. I've already passed on the other one I had. This is the shade Insolent Plum. I love the name, by the way, but it's going to just stay unswatched. From Balmain's collection with Loreal, I have the shade Confession. It's just not quite, it's a little peachy. Sometimes if they go too peachy, it doesn't look good on my skin because I need a little bit more color and I'm super pale, right? From Frida Kahlo's collection for Ulta, this is the shade Sepia, and it's just tad too brown. I thought it was going to be a little different. I thought it was going to be a little warmer, but that's okay because the packaging, oh my gosh, the packaging is so gorgeous. Like, they did such a beautiful job on that. This is like the oldest lipstick, one of my oldest lipsticks. I loved this. I was obsessed with this. I wore this quite a bit, but I also knew it was limited edition, so I didn't wear it a ton. It is Mary Kate. It is the shade Flare Eruption. Actually, no, this isn't one that I wore. No, I did. This was like a performance color, but it's so sheer. It's not really working very well anymore. So I'm going to keep it, but take it out of the rotation. Gwen Stefani collection with Urban Decay. I am a huge Gwen Stefani fan. She was like my favorite female singer. I was so excited to finally see her in concert, and I have her whole collection. I actually have duplicates, I think, of the whole collection, except maybe the brow kit, which I knew I wasn't gonna use. But this is, and a couple of the lipsticks actually. This is Ex-Girlfriend. It's just, I mean, it's concealer lips, unfortunately. It's not really something that I go for. We have another one from Gwen Stefani. This is Wonderland, and this one's turning kind of funky. It has little like wax bloom all over the side, so I decided it's probably time. It's also not a matte. I wish it was a matte instead because it's a little shiny for me. Alice in Wonderland, or Alice Through the Looking Glass collection with Urban Decay. I gave away some of the other ones, but I decided to keep my extra one. This is another collection that I bought like duplicates of all of the lipsticks when I found them on sale. This is Marana, the White Queen's lipstick. Just doesn't really look good on me. This is another collection. I think I have backups of all of them. This is the Disney ColourPop Princess collection. This is Ariel. This is another one that's just a little too concealer lips on me. Not something that I really reach for or go for. Besame Snow White, beautiful packaging. This is the shade One Bite. This is another one that's pretty dark, and it's not one that I go for. The other ones I've worn a lot from this collection, but yeah, that's another one. All right, next up are a couple from the MAC Nutcracker collection. I've talked about it a few times, but one of my friends was actually a dancer in the campaign, so that's kind of what got me into MAC in the first place, and this collection kind of holds a special place. This is the shade Diva. I have had multiples of Diva actually, and it's a pretty shade. It's just, you know, a little dark. And then another one, I did pass along some of these and I've regretted passing them along, so I'm going to keep what I have left. This is the shade, oh my gosh, this is Creme Cup, and it's a cream sheen. It's, you know, you can barely see it even on my skin. One Kat Von D liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Plath. Sylvia Plath is one of my favorite poets. Daddy is one of my favorite poems. It's just, I don't know, it's so dark and delicious. But this shade is kind of a gross brown. Fits Plath, but it doesn't fit me. Not really that type of a color person. Then we have another from Balmain. This is the shade Confidence. This is basically glitter. Yeah, you can't even really even see that. So it's so terribly pale, not pigmented at all. Mermaid Tears. I don't know why I decided to keep this one here, but Mermaid Tears. I have the other 3 in this set. This was their Too Faced Festival collection. Their pH, they changed color. This one that was a little dark, it didn't really work with my skin tone as well. And I guess I decided I want to keep the whole collection. I don't know why I put it here instead of in the pass along. But last one is my Charlotte Tilbury. This is one of the minis. This is in the shade JK Magic, which is based on J.K. Rowling, author of one of my favorite book series. Not my favorite book series, but one of them. It's just a little pale. It's okay, but I'm not gonna reach for it because like I'd rather have something just a little bit richer in shade, something that's gonna just be a little bit more. All right, so those are my lips that I am decluttering. There's a lot. I'm going to be doing another declutter video, kind of an overview of my collection. Some things you've already seen in videos being decluttered, whether it's like a sample Saturday, something that I'm passing along after I've tried it once, or 4 for 4. You might have seen them, but there's going to be a lot of new stuff in there because I'm constantly trying to go through and look at what I have and what I can take with me as I'm packing and moving. So let me know your thoughts and opinions on this. Were there lipsticks in here that you really liked? Were there colors? Did I declutter your colors? Let me know down below. I hope you are all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to talk to you next time.